Okay, hi, welcome to another collection video. This time I'm going to be not doing my DVDs for a change. I'm going to be taking a look at my Doctor Who audio book collection, which I don't know like that many of compared to most other collections, but I'm hoping to expand on it at some point even further. And I'm not getting all the stories, I'm only just really getting the ones that are either highly recommended or include sort of the physical series villains like the Daleks, the Cybermen, you know, some Tyrants, the Master, whatever, and just go along with that. So we'll just jump straight into it. So going in chronological order, we have the Genocide Machine, which was the first of the Dalek quadrilogy in this set. Also known as Dalek Empire, I realise. This is number 7. Yeah, this is alright. As a story, nothing much to it. Red Dawn, which it's number, you can see it, number 8. Which I think does get some reflection in, I think, series 7, I believe. Can't remember which story it is. Some of these do have a kind of repeat of their overall storylines in the current series format. The Apocalypse Element, part 2 of the Dalek Empire, absolutely brilliant. Definitely a good one to start off with. The Mutant Phase, Dalek Empire part 3, it's okay. Then have Storm Warning, the first 8th Doctor audio story, number 16. This is quite rare now. I got it for a good price though. It's a good story. Decent way of starting off. Sword of Orion. This is a pretty good episode. Stones of Venice. It's been a while since I listened to this one, so it's I can't really remember what it's like. I think it was a okay story. And then Minuet in Hell, a little bit longer than I expected, but a pretty decent episode in its own right. Then have Blood Tide, The Return of the Silurians. Really like that episode. And then the Chimes of Midnight, as signed by Paul McGann. Definitely, I think probably my second favourite of the audiobooks I've listened to so far. This is definitely one that is a must-have, I would say. Very interesting sort of concept with it. Time of the Daleks, Dalek Empire Part 4. Good send-off, I think, for the series. Well, that little mini-series, I should say. Spare Parts, which I got signed by Sarah Sutton when I met her at Folkestone Comic Con back in like 2016. Yeah, this is my favourite audiobook story so far. I really loved that episode. Jubilee, another good story, which I do have signed. Can't remember who it's from. I think it's one of the main guys connected with this. Anyway, it's signed. I'd probably put a thing in the description saying who it's from. The Juggernauts, really nice story. I love all the Davros stories I've listened to, and I like the Return of the Mechanoids in this. This is kind of set in between the events of Revelation and Remembrance of the Daleks. It's really interesting to hear. Terra Firma, one of my favourites. I absolutely adore that one. Davros going absolutely insane. The Reaping, this is alright. Brotherhood of the Daleks, I think this was a good one. I might need to listen to this again. It's been a while. The Feast of Axos, the second part of the Thomas Brewster trilogy. This was a good episode. I liked it. I like the Claws of Axos as well in the series. Heroes of Sontar. It's been a while since I last listened to this one. I think this was an alright audiobook. Starlight Robbery, pretty interesting episode. I liked that. Alien Heart and Dalek Soul, pretty interesting. Like 2-part story. Kind of reminds me a little bit of the Ark in terms of like you have 4 parts, but it's like two parts slapped together. The Middle, which I got signed by Holly Sullivan, who I actually know in person. Absolutely great episode. I like this one a lot. And then we move on to some of the other audio stories that were released. I think this was part of the 7th Doctor Adventures. Return of the Daleks, or this could be one of the later ones. Yeah, this is one of the other separate series, but I think this was an alright episode. I think this was after the events of Planet of the Daleks and just taking a look back at that. Then the 4th Doctor Adventures, King Sontar. Good episode. And then the first one of the 8th Doctor Adventures, Blood of the Daleks Part 1. And then Blood of the Daleks Part 2. I think it was an okay story. And then we have the Lost Stories, Mission to Magnus. This was part of the first set that was released, which was Colin Baker's Lost Season. This was actually a good episode. The The Mega, a great episode. The only thing that I have to be nitpicky about is that I find it a bit difficult to concentrate because they do have lines for the Third Doctor, but they used Casey Manning to do the voice, which nothing against her voice or anything, she's great, but I just think if they had somebody else that sounded a little bit more like John Pertwee, that would have been handier. And they just had some extra things as well. I had this when it first came out in 2008, and then my Night Invasion, haven't actually listened to that one yet. And then just some various stories that were released in things like The Telegraph, The Runaway Train, Stone Rose, The Feast of the Drowned, and then The Resurrection Cascade, or Casket, whichever it is. But yeah, that's it. So not really a big collection, but still a starting point, and I'll definitely recommend some of these ones, like I've said. But yeah, that's basically that, and I'll catch you next time for whatever I do next. So long, take care.